If we get too far away, it won't pick you up anymore.
I'll just turn my face and like talk into it like this if I'm looking over at you guys.
Maybe we'll just go on another rant about Islam and Catholicism or whatever, and just.
What did you guys talk about last time? So I know.
Islam.
So we want to do Islam and Catholicism?
I don't care. It doesn't. I'm just throwing it out.
We got a suggestion of like talking about guns and crazy things we want to do with guns.
Let's do guns.
Let's do it.
Guns.
Hey, what did you and I were talking last night at the class, and you were like, "Oh, that's something we could talk about on the podcast." I totally forgot, and I thought about it today, and I was like, "God dang it! Why didn't I write it down? Because it was good." And then I was like, "Oh, we should have wrote it down."
Because I don't remember now either.
Way to go.
Well, look, can't remember everything.
All right, well, guns it is.
Yep. Guns.
Anyways, welcome to Tar Talk.
Yo.
That's how you're going to start the podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to leave all that footage in now.
Yeah.
Sounds
Every
good
bit
to
of
me,
it.
whatever.
Every bit of it.
Every bit.
We
don't edit around here, okay? We roll.
At least you try not to.
Unless you...
Unless you got... Don't you... I swear
I was about to, dude.
Better not do it. I will throw this at you.
retard.
Already, huh?
Yep.
Already.
Hey, it's in the very beginning, so it should be hard to go bleep that one.
Oh my god! I was trying so hard not to say it. Oh, I'm sorry, Devin. Kind of.
You're ridiculous.
Oh, that was.
I hate you. Like.
All right, so
don't you do it. I will.
He will end transmission now. Restart.
That's what you get.
I'll say it again.
What kind of frilly frou-frou
Is there a boba in there?
Is that ice?
I was about to say, are you
It's
sucking
just
balls
ice.
right now?
No.
That's what? That's what they say. They have T-shirts that say that. So
I don't like boba.
I'm
Boba
not a
doesn't
fan.
Taste. It is great.
I've never had it, but I don't like the slogan, so I don't want it.
You're not missing anything. So
I also found out it was made of like a plant material. Is how they make the little balls or whatever.
It depends on what it is.
No thanks. Again, what kind of drink is that?
Just a latte. Just iced coffee.
That looks more like an iced mocha choco frappa.
It's a
succapuccino.
No.
It's a white
Chocolate mocha.
mocha.
Well, that makes sense. White chocolate.
What's the VT stand for?
Venti.
Okay.
You uncultured swine.
I refuse to go by their weird standards of sizing.
They all mean large. Every single one of them mean large.
I still say small, medium, large.
Venti means 20.
Right.
No, Venti's still large.
No, Venti is Italian for 20.
Look it up. Because I was told, okay, what I was told, imagination. What I was told is that they all mean, you got tall, which means large. You got grande, which means large. And you got venti, which means large. Whatever.
Venti means 20, which is a large number.
You want to know where I learned that from? I don't know the movie that is from. But it's a Paul Rudd talking to that barista.
Oh,
See that?
he's like, "Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages."
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, venti is large." She's like, No, venti is 20. Large is large, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti is the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. And then he ends it with what you say. He's like, "Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages." I was like,
I refused. I will always refuse. Like, do you mean venti? I'm like, no, I mean large.
I would like a large black coffee. That's a lie. Throw that caramel macchiato down my throat. Like, I like caramel macchiatos because I always get them. If you get the venti, it comes with like 3 shots of espresso. I get 4 shots of espresso, and I am like wired, like Beavis and Butthead times 3, dude.
You want to know what's funny?
Like shaking all the time.
For my wife's birthday one year, I took her to Kennedy Space Center, and I had this guy and his wife go with us because they go all the time, and so they were kind of like our tour guides. And
Nerd.
I hadn't had. Well, I mean, maybe, but that was actually pretty cool. Kennedy Space Center is pretty
I'm
cool.
sure it was.
But I was coming. I didn't have a lot of energy. I was coming down, so they have a Starbucks right there. So I go and I get a venti iced caramel macchiato because it's hot out. Her birthday's in July, so I asked them to put an extra shot in it. And like you said, it comes with 3 shots already, so putting an extra makes it 4.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, the lady, when she rung it up, she's like, "Okay, we got your matcha." Looking at my wife, and then she goes, "We have your caramel macchiato with a quad." And I'm like, "Listen, I'm paying for the coffee, not your opinion. Mind your business, okay?"
Right. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. If your freaking stomach can't handle 4 shots of espresso, get the heck on out of here.
Right? I'm like,
I brewed coffee last night at his class, and I messed up. I brewed it strong. I had a half of that cup, and I was like, God, dude, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I slept okay, but
I was like, "Excuse me, I thought this was America."
Right.
It's like, can I have my coffee the way I like it?
Forget the quad. Let's make it 5.
Right?
What kind of fancy word you got for that?
Let's get 6 of those suckers in there.
Right? You know what? Just don't put milk. Just make it all espresso. Fill it all the way to the top. Don't even put ice in
a
it.
venti espresso, sir? Do you need an espresso shot? No. A venti espresso. I want the whole thing espresso.
The entire thing.
It's like
espresso.
It's like I want to feel. It's funny because were you there? You were there last night, but were you there when I got the coffee and sat down?
I want to hear colors.
I think I just walked in the room when you were sitting down.
I sat down, took a sip of that coffee, and I went, "Oh, great!" Instant heart palpitations. I was like, "Well, that's strong."
I made that mistake one time with one of the canned drinks from Starbucks. It was like their triple shot or whatever. It was like their version of an energy
when it
drink.
First came out.
I think so. This was a few years ago.
I think when those first came out, they jacked me up at first too.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't read the can because I had it right before a small group at a church I used to go to.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to, for some reason, I don't even really know why I landed on this decision, but I didn't want to have it before, as the class was underway, so I kind of slammed it. And so, but I had the can,
like chug,
and I looked at the can, and I saw that the caffeine content on the front that I didn't read for some reason said 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Ooh, you were bouncing.
Oh, I was sitting in the chair. I'm like,
I've sat next to this man with his legs shaking, and he shakes the entire table and everything else around it, and I'm just like, stop.
Yeah. Well, it's like I also got ADHD, so I fidget naturally. But this one,
100 milligrams of caffeine, he's ready to launch to the moon.
I'm sitting there like, whoo. Like the person running the class, she actually stopped and looked at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No,
I'm good.
No."
If I pass out, just tell the EMTs I had 300 milligrams of caffeine.
I don't think I've ever had. The only time I've ever really, actually no, that didn't even really. I've never had that kind of experience with like coffee, caffeine, or whatever. Even with like the strongest stuff.
I was gonna say you were in the military. You probably had like all kinds of like.
Well, I used to take those shots of straight B12.
Do you like those?
No, they're not supposed to be to be enjoyed. They're supposed to just give you energy.
Okay, so the reason why I ask is because I've got a buddy of mine that bought some shots of B12. It was on like some deals page, so he got an entire case of these B12 shots for $1.
Oh, so the one.
But they're like 14,000 milligrams of B12, which I think the normal daily value at 100% is like 300 milligrams. So when you got 14,000 milligrams,
I don't know what this one was, because what we used to do is it was literally a little bottle of B12, right?
Mm-hmm.
That had a little what do they call them?
Scoop?
Not a scoop. It was a liquid, so the eyedropper, kind of like the eyedropper.
Oh, like a syringe? Like
not a syringe, but it was like the eyedropper.
Yeah.
You squeeze it and it sucks in, and you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like a mini turkey baster.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. So we would do it, and right before the like half an hour before a PT test, we just
Mm.
go and just.
Oh, dude,
be
I think
wired.
I remember those. You put them under your tongue, right?
Oh, you just squirt them in and you drink it. It's like,
Oh, I know somebody that used to have those, and it's weird because when you said that, you're like right before a PT test. I thought, oh shoot, dude, some guys I used to go, when I was in the fire academy training to be a firefighter, a couple of those guys had some of those, and they're like, dude, you got to try this, and I was like for days wired,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
although I will say this, that has also given me the hardest crash I've ever had. So
He's
and
like
it-
right at the finish, like
he hits his
no,
head
no,
and
it was actually
slides.
because it lasted all day,
Mm.
pretty or most of the day. But I was literally in the middle of it was during AIT, so I was learning my job, and we were all like gathered around just watching, like explaining the M270.
Devin's over here just jumping.
No,
like,
this was
Morse, sit down. I can't.
This was when the crash was about to happen. I can already feel myself fading, and then all of a sudden, just boom, just roar straight to the ground. And they're like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm good," and I just get right back. I was like, "I'm good."
He just felt like his butt. Play the Windows sound. Do, 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 do.
Right? That's what it felt like.
Just thud.
He just like,
And they looked at me like sergeants were like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm
Like,
good."
it's just all you hear. Do 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 do.
that
Pretty much.
probably just destroyed the microphones.
That's what it basically felt like. So, I think after that I stopped doing B12.
Well,
And didn't want to have to do that again, deal with that again.
so when I was in the fire academy before I tried those drops, I was doing the 5 hours, the 5 hour ones.
I never really.
Bro, they work for like 2.5. If you want me to be absolutely honest, and maybe I just have a high metabolism and it like metabolizes faster than 5 hours. But dude, those things would last for 2.5 hours, and you want to talk about crash, dude? The
you're also
crash
not-
on those would
You're not
suck.
you're also not like the standard like size of a like. It's
I'm
probably
standard-ish.
That 5 hour. No, you're a bigger dude. Dude. So-
It's like Devin just called him fat.
It's like, look, you're
He's
just,
like, well, I had to flex. I had to get my,
like
my
listen,
head up a little
listen,
bit.
you're a disgusting fat body just like me. And, no, no, it's just those 5 hours is probably for like the average like a 5'8",
It's probably like
100
5'7",
180
200 pound
like
kind of guy.
180 something pound guy. So it's not for someone bigger than that, and the time kind of exponentially starts to lower as the bigger you get. So
All I know is it says,
like for me, it'll be, oh no,
what just happened?
no.
His phone stopped working. Oh wait, hold on. Is it coming back? Ah, it's back.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
All right, ready?
It just made him get up for no reason.
It's possessed.
It likes, in the name of Jesus, be gone, demon.
Like,
Zoom type.
thank you.
Yeah, I was like, what was that?
It's like tie my bow tie and steal my hummus. So.
Is that like Rashimi Shande?
Yeah,
Go steal a Hyundai?
You ever heard?
Kazoon type?
Did you ever listen to Carmen?
No.
No, so that was a old rock. I guess
That's
Christian rock. Christian rock.
That's a weird aftertaste, right?
Yeah. It's like it's just now hitting.
Yeah. It's good while you got the flavor, but then it's like, oh, that's an odd. If you flip it with your tongue real quick, you might get the other side, might be some flavor.
No, yeah, that flavor's good.
Supposed to be
Teaching them about
Let's
energy pouches.
Yeah.
Speaking of energy, 90 milligram is a
should
90
pop
or
that.
80?
Nah.
What does that say? 90?
It's
80. So they're Grinds energy pouches. We are not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor, holla at your boy.
Power apple. Nope.
I've
Very-
got orange in the truck.
It's very
good.
potent. I got a root beer flavor that's coffee.
That's what?
So it's coffee grounds, but it's root beer flavor.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, so Grinds, that's
I'll
how
say pretty good.
Yeah. Because I like both. So
that's how Grinds got started, and they started with like coffee pouches. Oh, look, there you go. They started with coffee
Oh, it's
pouches.
also less, but
So those are the coffee pouches. There.
try it.
Nah.
Try it.
Come on, be a man. That's only 50 milligrams.
I'll try an element if you try that.
Wait, you've never had an element?
No.
Elements are delicious. Well, they're salty, but they're good. I promise you will not be
I'll
dehydrated.
need a water bottle, but I'll have an element if you have one of those.
Well, it's not about me not wanting one. It's just I don't want one right now. Like, I'll try it. It's just I don't want to try it at the moment.
See, I think they could have knocked it out of the park if they, instead of root beer, they'd have done Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper would have killed.
I mean,
Again, Grinds, holla at your boy. I got ideas.
I think that one, Dr. Pepper, is copyrighted though, and there are multiple companies that do different types of root beer, but
that is true. Yeah.
So like root beer itself isn't copyrighted.
Yeah.
But Dr. Pepper,
Anyone can make root beer.
Right.
Not anyone can make.
I think Dr. Pepper technically is a cherry cola type thing.
Well, so the literally, Dr. Pepper is just all the flavors put together.
Mm.
That's what I was like 23 or
23 flavors.
Yeah, 23. That's what it is. That number is. So it's just all the flavors that. Basically, the guy who invented it, all he did was he ran a soda shop. That had the old fountains, right? And he would just go do and just do it all 23, and then he would call it Dr. Pepper.
So we call that a suicide.
Yeah. Well, back then it was just. I guarantee you he wasn't the only one doing it, but he was the one smart enough to market it.
Yeah, he's the one that can make money on it.
Right.
So speaking of energy, hopefully we're not putting you to sleep on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I hope our sultry voices do put you to sleep.
No, what if they're driving? Dude, I listen to these while I'm driving. What if they're driving?
I mean, that's their problem.
Okay, I care about you. Apparently, Devin doesn't. I care about you. Stay awake. Get you some energy pouches. Get you an energy drink.
Look, it's
some
like
coffee, some something.
It's just like not naming your pet, so if they die, you don't care.
This is coming from the guy who has a pet in this room who has a name.
To be fair, his wife named him.
Actually, she asked me what, and I named him.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, I know better than that.
Like,
I don't think she would have went for that.
I named him Diesel strictly because he does not look big enough to be a diesel. It's like
he's a Nico Diesel.
Right? Yeah. So
what were you guys wanting to talk about on the guns thing before we got on to the whole rant about energy and frou-frou coffees and pouches and
Eric's over here trying to do like ASMR sipping of
Gross.
whatever.
I had to clear the drink so I could spit the pouch out.
gross.
Anyway.
Oh, you spit it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? So we had a request
Mm-hmm.
to talk about guns.
Oh, someone requested this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Sweet.
My wife, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
She counts.
So,
she counts. 100%.
but yeah, talk about guns, our favorite guns that we like. Maybe some crazy things we have done or would like to do with guns.
Okay, so I have one.
Like what crazy things?
I want to hear that out of you.
Crazy things.
You
or
ripped it before the show started.
I'm nothing of the sort, okay? I'm a gentleman.
Bro comes in and goes.
I did not. It was more like, okay?
Or like,
I did not. But I did. But I didn't.
That was like a solid.
But I did.
Solid push.
Good.
So listen, I was looking at something the other day, and it said that in Switzerland, every male has a firearm in his house because they have a militia, if you want to call it that. It's basically like it's not forced service. What is it? What do they call that, Devin? Help me here.
Like conscription, or
it's not a conscription. It's
Like,
like every male has to do. Every person in Switzerland has to do like 2 years minimum.
It's just an obligation, like a military obligation.
There's a certain word and it's escaping me and it's escaping all of us. We all failed. Anyways.
Okay.
K. K.
okay.
Like if you're from Switzerland, tell us what it is.
Right. If you're from Switzerland, please educate us. We're just a bunch of dumb Americans. But anyways, they said it was the SIG 550, the SG 550 rifle. So I looked it up and I was like, I wonder if I can get one of those in the States. Sure can. Ask me how much it is.
How much is
I'm
it?
afraid.
$5,000.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
But it's a battle rifle. See, I know of like they had the Swiss K31s back in the day,
Mhm.
and those were like straight pull. Those were like bolt action rifles that they used to give their guys. Now, obviously, now they have modern rifles. Those things are bad, dude. And it's the SG 550, and it shoots the 5.56 NATO round, but it's just basically like a battle rifle, basically. And every male has one in their house.
Now, they're not allowed to do anything with it other than take it straight to the range, straight back.
Lame.
But I guess it's nice to have one.
I just thought, hey,
collecting dust.
that would be cool. That would be a cool piece of history to have that, right? It'd be cool to have that, to be able to be like, oh yeah, I've got like, I'm not the greatest fan of SIG. I like their rifles. I'm not a fan. Okay, there's one pistol. We won't go down this rabbit hole, but there's one pistol I'm not a fan of, and it's ended plenty of lives, and people get so butthurt. I was on Patrick Air Force Base or Space Force Base the other day, and I saw that one of their sentries, like one of their MPs, had it, and I was like, oh, sucks to have that. And he's like, why? I was like, oh my god, have you been under a rock, dude? Like,
Normally, okay, look, especially when it comes to the Air Force, they know very little about the weapons that they have. I have noticed that quite a bit. It'll be like a couple Army dudes, a couple Marines, we'll be talking gun stuff, and then all of a sudden we start this security forces
Air Force guys like, yeah, I've got one of those. I've got one, guys.
It's
like flagging everybody.
Right. So, but we'll ask them.
What are we talking
hey,
about here?
Like I have literally asked them, hey, what kind of rifle did you? I was like, I don't even know what it was called. They just gave it to me. I was like,
I don't know what it's called.
He's like,
I just know the sound it makes when it kills a man.
Devin's like trying to teach him. He's like, can you put this in an Excel spreadsheet, please?
Oh my gosh.
With a PowerPoint presentation?
Like,
I need a 20-page PowerPoint presentation on how to do this.
I mean, I could do that.
Devin would too.
They're probably not hearing you right now.
Most of it is just going to be me telling them how stupid they are. So you're in the Air Force. You're supposed to know this. You're supposed to be smarter than me.
Right.
Not about all things.
But yeah, I had to put it. I have to dig out.
Hey, what's that one up top?
Which one?
Devin.
Which one?
Is that a Kentucky rifle?
Oh, you're talking about the one on the left?
Yeah, on the left.
No, that's a 1873 trapdoor.
I thought the one underneath. No, the one underneath it is the Martini Henry.
Correct.
And the one above it's a trapdoor.
Correct.
Okay.
Trapdoor is 4570.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I ended up getting one. It looks almost identical to that, but it's actually a Kentucky rifle, made by Connecticut Valley Arms, and it's a 45 caliber, not a 50 caliber. I ended up going on an auction site, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me bid on it." And then no one else bid on it, and I was like, I'm gonna have to explain this one to the wife.
It shows up on your doorstep, and she's like, "What is this?" And you're like,
"A rifle."
I just want you to know that I love you so much right now.
And it was this week's her birthday, so it's like, oh,
So you bought yourself a gift for her birthday.
It's like this. You hand it to her. You're like, "I got you a present." She's like, "It's a gun."
No, it needs restoration.
No, but she's like,
it for sure needs restoration.
she'll look at it and she'll be like, "But it's a gun. I don't want it." I was like, "Well, can I have it?"
If you don't want it, can I have it? No, so I bought it.
I'm gonna have to try that.
That actually reminds me of
What?
an old
bid on a gun and accidentally win.
That actually
They'll be like, surprise.
That actually reminds me of an old commercial, like from like
I'll send you the
Christmas.
website.
I think it was like early 2000s or something like that, where it's Christmas morning and they're all like opening their presents.
Presidents?
Just opening it all up.
I got Reagan, yeah!
opening their presents.
Man, I got Obama.
I knew. When you said man, I knew you were going there.
It's because it's the only one he knows. Anyway.
It's like, I got Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I got Bill Clinton. It comes with this paper. What does this say? Oh.
So anyway.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So anyways, they were opening presidents.
Yeah, opening presidents. No, presents. And everything they're opening is like tools. Like really high end tools, and then he shows the dad. He's just like, y'all can store that right here, and it's like the giant toolbox. He's like, "We'll store those right here."
He got himself the toolbox.
Right.
That's
Yep.
funny.
But those are the days, man. I miss old commercials like that. They're not very good these days.
No.
Well,
I used to watch the Super Bowl just for the commercials. Now I don't even do
I
that
know,
anymore.
but now
Right.
the good commercials come out like a couple days before. It's like,
Right.
what's the point of even watching the Super Bowl then at that point?
Yeah.
I think
last one
only-
was
and,
garbage,
and half the
dude.
time you end up seeing it online before you watch it on the TV anyway. So it's like
The last Super Bowl was absolutely hot garbage.
I didn't watch. There's only one football game I watch each year, so and it's not the Super Bowl.
Army Navy game.
Yep,
How many have the Army won?
not enough.
All right. So,
although
what
it
are we
has
saying?
been-
Favorite gun?
although
Favorite
it has
guns
been
and things that we have done or want to do with them.
Well, so my ultimate goal with my Mosin is eventually to change it into a sniper rifle version.
Ooh. So
The only
the
bad thing is you have to drill and tap it to do it.
yeah, I seen one of those at a gun show, and this was back when Mosins were going for like $200-300, right? Now they're going for like $600.
Mm-hmm.
The guy had a sniper rifle version, which I get it; those are rare, but at the same time, no way. This guy wanted like $1,500-1,600 for it, and that was back when Mosins were going for $300. I was like, no way, dude.
Yeah, well, the scopes themselves, if you want to get an original one,
It looked like an
are
original scope. It
are
did.
like 10 times as much as a Mosin. They're like the scopes themselves are worth more than the rifles. The scopes are very, very expensive. But that's also the reason I changed the.
So yours would be a Mosin sniper version?
It will be. So originally it didn't have that the bolt like that,
Mm-hmm.
or it's bent down like that. I actually had that done. So
I was gonna say I don't think
Yeah.
mine had it like that.
yeah, because it's as a regular Mosin, it just has it straight out. So when you bring it up, it goes straight up.
So that's extended also.
Yeah, a little bit extended and bent. It's basically put into the sniper rifle configuration because
Okay.
that way it goes when you bring it up, it's straight, so it doesn't conflict with the scope.
I got you.
So, but eventually I will get it, and I will take it to a gunsmith and be like, apply this scope mount to my rifle, please.
Okay, so that's what you're going with.
Well, that's what I would like to do with that one, yeah.
Okay, I thought we were going with favorites here.
Oh, favorites?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't touching my M1. That thing's staying pristine in the way it's not. I'm not touching that.
Have you seen the newer reproduction ones?
No.
They're pretty good. They got a tanker version. It's like a 16-inch
yeah.
barrel, but they're like 308. Nice.
That's not historically accurate.
I don't care. If it goes bang and goes bang for a long distance, I'm good.
Like, what do you want to do? What rifle do you want to do? And
What rifle do I want to do?
yeah,
All right, let me think about this. If we're going off
I don't
just rifles, let me think about this.
with lube.
You go ahead.
With lube. I don't think the lube is necessary.
It's like CLP is where I'm at.
I don't know. I mean, because I just got like standard stuff. I have an AR-10, AR-15, AK-47 with the underfolding stock.
If you could do anything to your AR-10, what would you do to it?
If I could do anything to it,
When I'm talking about modification, not
so for one, I don't know if I would modify it or probably build a new one. But for one, I kind of want the shorter barrel because I got a 20-inch, so I could hit a distance because I kind of use that as my hunting rifle.
You get an 18-inch barrel, you get just as much. I mean,
I would
a little
shorten
less
it.
than a 20, but
It's like 50 yards, I think.
yeah,
That's the only
it's
difference it makes.
it's not
But-
a significant difference.
Oh, but with the 1 in 10 twist rate, I just went with I just added an extra couple inches so it rotates twice.
Mhm.
But I'd probably do a 16-inch configuration and put the Gen 3 rare breed on that thing and get like a 100-round drum magazine, 308.
Oh yeah. Although I will say,
Or maybe buy one of those upper receiver configurations that are bell fed.
Yeah.
the 308.
That would be
I
fun.
wouldn't mind getting a red breed and throwing it into my battle rifle.
Yeah. I want to get the Gen 3 rare breed.
So I get these emails. Sorry, while you were doing that, I was like, oh, let me look in my emails, see what I can get, see if it'll jog my memory on what kind of rifles I like. This sucker right here, this red dot, $35.
That's because it's a cheapo.
It looks like the Academy brand.
No, it's
Yeah.
True Glow.
Yeah, True Glow is not great.
Well, agreed, but
I mean, as a guy who's
it's
had
better
to,
than an Amazon Chinese cheapie.
yeah, as a guy who's had to survive on cheap sites, like cheap doesn't always actually mean terrible.
No,
I've actually I've
Well,
spent
there was a
$30
time-
on a red dot that actually
yeah, there was
pretty good.
there was a time when Vortex was considered the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Before they became.
Yeah, now
good.
Vortex is like one of the top brands.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
they
I
have other
would
stuff too.
where I would buy sites from, I would go to like Academy Sports, and I wouldn't go to like the glass case. I'd go to aisle off to the side,
Yeah.
and it's in that like very cheap plastic packaging, and it was like $30 for a red dot with no zoom on it or whatever. And it would, yeah, and I could change the dot from like red to green, and that was it. But the first time I qualified with the AR pistol, before the pistol brace ban, ATF, that was well, even though it actually got turned down too. So,
I was about to say, dude,
So,
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yeah.
They
with the pistol brace or the AR pistol that I had, he ran me through like the Army qualification method, and I was putting 5 rounds through that little hole on the silhouette with that sight. So I was like, I'm actually of the type that you can actually do pretty good with a cheap sight, like a cheap $30-$40 sight.
So, when I was up north, I worked for a security company, and I was doing armed security. One of my buddies, I knew him before I got working there, and he worked there, so that's how I got the job. He was, it was so funny. He was like one of the higher ups in the company. He carried around a high point 9mm. But hear me out, dude. He was actually a decent shot, dude. He was getting like 1-inch and 2-inch groupings off of, I think, like a 15-yard shot.
Mm.
Like me and him went to the range one time and we were doing double tap drills, just up, bang, bang, real quick. And I mean, he was getting probably 1-inch, 2-inch, 1-inch, inch and a half groupings, and his time was like on point. I think we were under 1.3 seconds every time. Like 1.5 was like the baseline we were trying to get under, because they say as a concealed carrier, that should be your draw to first shot is a 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds at most. But so we were like, okay, 1.5 seconds is our baseline. Let's try to keep it underneath. And I think we stayed underneath there the whole dude, he was actually doing some decent shots with that high point. So it proves, even if you have cheap equipment, it doesn't matter, because if you practice with that equipment and you're good with that equipment, hey, that might just be the equipment that saves your life.
He needs to be careful though. If he practices too much, he's gonna shoot out that barrel, and it's just gonna. And by the time he needs it, it's gonna be crashed. He's not gonna be able to hit
High
anything.
points have like a 500 to 1,000 round barrel life, something like that.
Which is normally something when a pistol's being warmed up.
Yeah,
that's like
that's a break-in period for some pistols, but I mean that's what I'm saying.
I think on average for like Glock, it's gonna be like 50,000 almost,
Right.
like 50 to 100,000.
What, barrel life?
Yeah,
Probably. You know what's funny is I had bought a police surplus Glock. It was had the officer's badge number and everything engraved on the slide and everything. It was a FHP turn in. So I ended up buying it, and it was. Have you ever heard the Glock? Or it was a Glock 37. Have you ever heard of the 45 Gap?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
It's a 45 caliber, but it's shorter.
Oh,
It's made for officers with smaller hands, basically. So they could still shoot the 45, but if they had smaller hands, they can actually get their hand around the grip. Long story short, 45 gap was a flop. The round is great. They're not very plentiful, and they were like the only ones that used that round. So like the rounds are hard to come by. I looked at the inside of this barrel when I got the gun and I inspected it. The lands and grooves or the rifling inside of a barrel, I was shooting a smoothbore. That officer trained with that pistol, okay? He was good with that pistol. That pistol still shot decently with a smoothbore barrel. Like that Glock, I was still doing inch and a half, 2-inch groupings at 15, 20 yards away. Which I was like, with a smoothbore barrel, that's impressive.
It's like, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. Hey, doesn't matter if the hole's not a hole. It's was
it keyholing?
I don't remember, but it might have been. But
yeah, we had a rifle that would, when I was a firearms instructor, it was a AK-74, and it keyholed all the time. Like all the rounds was keyholing. It's like, and we weren't even shooting at that like very far. It was like maybe 20 meters at the most. And it was just keyhole. It's like, man, this thing shot so bad.
that's crazy.
But it was also from like Yugoslavia or something like that.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I never had problems with like that with guns. The biggest problem I had was with the trigger on my AR. That was like the most complicated simple fix I ever did.
Complicated? Is that the one last time we went to the range you were sitting there messing with?
Yeah.
Whatever happened with that?
So I got it from Palmetto State, and they assembled it wrong. So you know that the hammer spring?
Yeah. So
when you wrap it around, you're supposed to feed it over the reset spring for the trigger.
Right.
Well, they fed it. So it was a drop-in trigger for reference. It wasn't an assembly. It was a drop-in. So it was pre-assembled. So you're supposed to put like the trigger in with the reset spring and all that stuff first, and like the disconnection sear and all that, and then you put in the hammer and stuff on top of that. They clearly did it in reverse, and then they fed the hammer spring underneath the trigger. So there's still like a little bit of flex in the frame. So whenever I would fire it, and the hammer would go to reset, it would actually pull, because it kind of sits like this, it would actually pull the back part up slightly, causing the disconnection sear to continue to grip. So, or the disconnector to grip onto the disconnection sear, I should say. And so, like, it was a constant issue where my trigger wouldn't reset, and then after I took it all apart and reassembled it correctly, it actually started working, like, flawlessly again. And I wanted that trigger to work because that was a 3.5 pound trigger that I bought.
Those
on
are
sale.
nice.
Yeah,
those drop-ins that are like that. If you set up a firearm, one of those ARs right, man, you could really do some like serious work with an AR with a 3-pound trigger, dude.
Oh yeah.
How about like making your groupings like super tight, like you know?
Oh yeah, it's very smooth. I think it's a single stage. And yeah, it's a very smooth pull, very smooth break, and yeah, easy to pull. So, because I had the 5-pound assembly at first, which is pretty standard for most ARs, unless you're in California, then I think it's a 10-pound pull. And then yeah, I had to fix that issue.
Wait, they added a law on the poundage of a trigger?
I think so, yeah. I know it's that way for pistols.
That's rough.
What is it?
California has a trigger poundage law.
When did they do that?
I don't know exactly when. I just remember hearing about it.
It wasn't when I was there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but a lot's happened.
I was going to say a lot's happened since you were there.
It's like it's been a minute since you've been there.
When you were there.
Yes. But I knew how to get around them. So, like I would go to other, like when I visited my family, I would literally buy a 40-round magazine just to take it to it, just to spite them.
Yeah. I was like, Virginia's going down that road too.
Oh man, that's my home state, man. or my birth state, I really should say.
Virginia?
Yeah, that's where
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where I was born. I didn't really live there. I was just born there. My dad grew up there. My dad grew up in Norfolk, Virginia.
I had a drive-through birth.
Hmm?
Drive-through birth.
Drive-through birth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, let's go to Virginia. That seems like a good place for him.
No, I think I think they were still technically living in Virginia at the time, but they were on their way to be moving elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, because pretty much as soon as I was born, they ended up living in Washington State, I think Seattle, for a few months. Before eventually moving to South Texas.
Bro was in Chaz Chop before Chaz Chop was cool.
That's funny. All right, so I'm looking. I'm trying to figure it out, but then I remembered I used to have an 8mm Mauser, not the German one. I had a Czechoslovakian one. It was the VZ-24. 8mm Mausers are actually very fun to shoot, and that round packs a punch. You get about 3 or 4 of them rounds in, your shoulder feels like a grown man walked up and just donkey kicked you right in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's cooler, and you're like, oh, that's cool. No, that sucks. But it's a pretty decent rifle. I mean, they were battle rifles. They were, mass produced around the world. You can find Egyptian Mausers. You can find all kinds. And for World War II, it was actually Germany's main battle rifle. It was the Kar 98 was their 8mm Mauser.
Mm-hmm.
And those, my gosh, if you can find one with like the German insignia still on it, you're talking about those. Those are expensive. I actually came across somebody that had one of those and was like, oh, I don't know how much it's worth. It's probably not worth a whole lot. It's got like German insignia on it and everything like that. And I'm like, can you see it? Is it rusted or can you see it? He goes, no. There's no rust on the gun at all. I'm like, he's like, yeah, you can see the double-headed, the two-headed eagle that goes. I was like, this dude probably has like a rare freaking Mauser from World War II. And he's like, oh, it's not worth that much. Fine, I'll buy it.
Like Devin's like, contact information.
Yeah.
Like, is his head poking up? He's like, number?
Do you have his address?
I do not, unfortunately. I think he was a lawyer.
I've actually noticed that a lot of people, when it comes to like the trapdoor,
Mm-hmm.
don't really know much about the ones that they're selling, because they always say it's a an 1878 trapdoor. There is no such thing as a 1878 trapdoor.
Opening your precedents.
Right, man. Look.
It's like,
it's been a long.
It's happening
week.
again. Devin's having another stroke.
I'm having a stroke.
Throw you a pouch in there.
Right.
It ain't that.
You need energy.
It's not energy. It's my brain.
What brain?
Your brain is
Exactly.
fried.
For it to be a brain issue, you have to have one.
But anyway, yeah, I talked the guy I bought that from. He didn't even know what he had. He was like, "Yeah, it's a 1878 trapdoor." I was like, so then I did a lot more research. There is no such thing as 1878. They're all 1873s. Now there are other models later than that, but the reason everyone thinks it's 1878 is because the stamp that they used to stamp the date had a defect in it that made the 3 look like an 8. So, but if you look at it closely, it's the left side of the 3 isn't completely connecting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a defect, so it's not a full-on 8. So that's actually one of the ways you can tell if it's real or not, if it's a real 1873 or not. Because if it's someone who's trying to do a forgery, they usually don't realize that if it's so they'll try to do like a full-on 8,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you'll be like, that's too crisp.
Right.
So that's not an 1878.
Yeah.
That's a forgery.
Yeah.
So.
Or they'll just do a 1873, like a full-on 3.
Right, or just a solid 3, yeah, with
Yeah.
no ambiguity. So that's but most people I've talked to, they don't realize that there's no such thing as an 1878.
Ooh.
And of course,
Dang.
What?
I was looking at a website that has Mausers and older rifles and stuff like that, and I was like, holy cow. It's a Colombian M98 Mauser. Colombian Mauser. It's just a barreled receiver, but it's 306. 30-06, idiot.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I'm a dummy. Sorry. Threw me off. My bad. But they're selling it for just if you have like a Mauser stock and a bolt, like they're selling that for $100.
Like the Devon disease is spreading.
It is.
You're
The
welcome.
dumb is getting stronger. I can feel the wind coming through this one's head.
Like, you're welcome.
Like you look at my ears, all you hear is.
He's like, don't say I never did anything for you. I gave you the disease.
Like I don't think
I gave you the dump.
spreading something like it's a STD
It's like,
is considered a
Like-
gift.
you're welcome. You're welcome for my cervix.
What?
What?
You mean to tell me this whole time and we didn't know?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hats off to the guy who did your surgery.
No, that was something we used to say all the time in the army. It's like, because we would always be making fun of each other, because especially like on Memorial Day
Mm.
and Veterans Day and all that kind of stuff, we'd be like, you're welcome for my cervix.
Wait a second. Did you know Husqvarna made rifles?
Who?
Husqvarna.
The heck is that?
Aren't they like a lawnmower?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. There's a couple things-
Husqvarna.
I mean,
I could do you one.
Whether they're the same or not is another story. But like,
I could do you one better than that.
you
You know, Glock does horse insemination, right?
why? Why?
They do horse insemination.
No, it's not insemination. They sell their semen for prize horses.
Well, yes, but I'm using the, politically correct term. I think if
So
you
they're-
pay more, they'll do insemination too. But yeah, they
You're a
also
child.
they sell
Eric.
horse. No, that's true.
I know, but why did you bring that up?
hey, we're
Because
getting,
it's on their
we're,
website?
we're getting both our guns and our thing about horses together.
Y'all might have a thing about horses. I do not. Let's make that abundantly motherfreaking clear, okay?
Hey, look.
I do not have any type of thing with horses. What they do in their spare time is what they do. I do not.
It's like,
Do
like
not
I said,
lump
like
me.
I've
with
said
them.
before, the only thing I really know about horses is that you make glue out of them.
You make what?
Glue.
I don't know. I don't know that I want to know.
They literally, when they kill a horse, they use their parts to make glue. They send them to the glue factory, man. You didn't know that? Congratulations, your Elmer's
How do
glue
you-
is made of horses.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Elmer's glue is partially wood as well. But yeah, horses.
I don't know whether to be grossed out or fascinated by that information.
Wait,
A little of both.
you've seen the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas, right? The Jim Carrey one.
Yes.
Remember when he makes the joke? He's like, when he's making fun of everyone, he's talking about how your little Susie's gonna get a baby pony and to ride it 5 times and then send it off to make glue.
I never caught that until
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it's like congratulations.
That's a thing?
Yes,
Why is that a thing? First off, who was the first guy to figure that out? Okay?
probably someone in the middle ages or something.
And also, how much trial and error was there?
what?
How much trial and error was there?
I thought you said how much
I mean-
trauma. I'm like, yeah, trauma. No, not
I mean-
trial and error.
I
Trauma.
mean, if there's trial and error, who
feel
knows?
like-
That could be how Glock got
Just
started.
like with most things, I feel like with most things, it's an accident. They just
Just because it's
accidentally
on their
come up-
website doesn't mean you have to freaking blast it out to everybody. If you'd like to figure that out, go to
I
Glock.
mean, if it's
Would you like to know more?
if it's on the website, I don't think I have to blast it out to everybody.
You actually have to look for it on the website. But it is on their
I
website.
just Googled Glock horse insemination when I heard about it, and There it is.
So what you're saying is Glock is a horse sperm bank.
Yes.
But only for prized ones. They only do like, we're talking like prized horses.
So now I'm really curious. Has a Glock horse ever been in the Kentucky Derby?
Probably. In all honesty, probably.
That would be kind of cool. Did you know
I don't know if I want to know anymore. My brain can't handle anymore.
that Kentucky Derby horses can only be 3 years old at the max?
Really?
Once they pass that, they are no longer allowed to be in the Kentucky Derby.
And then Glock gets their hands on them.
Yep.
Why? Why?
You got to continue the bloodline, man. It's like,
Dude, I'm looking at a G98 Mauser right now for $4,600. What was that?
that's me being like, why would it ever be that much?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's find out if it's got German
Inflation is a heck
insignia
of a
on
thing.
it. Original matching numbers, German insignia. I mean, the numbers are clear as stinking day, dude. I don't know. Let's find out. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, yeah. It's got the...
horse insemination.
So I went to a
You stop talking. You talk.
recently. I actually went to a World War II like reenactment event,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a whole bunch of cool like vehicles, like tanks and artillery pieces and things like that. And but the best part were all the Glock horses that they would use for insemination.
It's like
This is why they have me on the podcast, so they can torture me because they know I squirm when you...
It's not even that extreme. It's like not even that bad. It's just a thing. It's just trivia. It's just funny that you think it's so weird.
It's like Josh's last nerve. I want to touch it.
Oh, you're not even close to the last one.
He's
Takes a lot.
He's swimming there though, just like the
Just
little
keep
sperms
swimming. Just keep
from
swimming.
the horses.
That's how I won the race.
Just-
I just kept going through like just keep swimming.
I
Just
feel like
keep swimming.
I like to think that I just like murked all the other ones.
He's like, you made him bow.
Oh,
You
got it. I was like, what race is he talking? Never mind. Freaking, why did I ask? I'm over here in my mind trying to distract myself, and I'm like, what race is he talking about? What? He swam in a race? What? Like, look at this dude. He ain't swimming nowhere.
The triangle triathlon, man. Oh,
I hate you.
the contesticle derby.
Oh my God, we are all children. If there's anybody left watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What'd you say? You're not?
nope.
It's like derailed.
Forget derailed. You freaking bombed the rails and then said something about
That was
horse cum in the
straight-
middle of it.
That was
Oh, man.
straight French sabotage. Sabotage.
Wow, what?
Golly, bro.
Did you just
Having a
stroke out in the middle of that?
stroke. Having a stroke.
Oh man.
Don't worry about me. If I die, I die. Yes. So yeah.
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 All right, favorite pistol, go.
My favorite pistol of all time.
All time.
Excuse me.
All time.
All time.
And
1911.
any modifications that you like to it
I
done.
don't think you told us your favorite rifle though. I know you mentioned
Actually-
the Mauser, but is that your favorite?
Not my favorite. I do like the Mauser. I I don't know. It's hard.
It's my favorite.
It's like trying to pick one of your favorite kids, right? You have a favorite, but which one is it? Like you have to sit there and think about it.
I guarantee you guys know my favorite. So.
It's the M1.
Yeah.
Yeah, the M1's a pretty decent one.
But you already said you're not changing it, so.
Exactly.
But here's the thing: are we talking about rifles or rifles? There's a difference.
No,
Either one.
no, there's not.
There is a difference.
They're both rifles for the same reasons.
Ridiculous. One has 5 rounds. One has 30 or 40 or 60 if you get the Schmeiser magazine.
That's not what defines a rifle.
No, I know that. But there is a difference.
So you're talking about not.
If you told
rifle,
me that I had
rifle
one
and-
rifle that I was going to have for the rest of my life and possibly face the apocalypse with, it's not going to be one of those. I love them.
So what you're saying
It's not
is
going to be one of those.
So post-war rifles.
Sure.
Okay.
Post-war?
Yeah. When you ever say
Which war?
well, when you say post-war, it's the common vernacular is World War II.
Sure.
Because remember, the AK-47 literally came out 2 years after the after World War II.
Yeah, see.
But they were already making things like the SMG.
I think if I had to pick one, I think the AK would be mine. Honestly.
Okay.
Because they're great up to 400 yards. You can find some that are good up to 6, maybe 7. 7's pushing it.
Honestly, at 700 yards, though, I'm just going to run.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Most engagements happen within between 0 and 300 yards. So, I mean, you're not
Wait.
going to...
0 yards.
You know what I meant. You know, don't
And you're like kissing at that point. You're just
don't
like,
do that. You know what I meant.
The horses inseminating.
Oh my gosh, get off of that. You're a
Like
child.
right,
she said.
straight up writing it.
I quit. You guys don't pay me enough. I quit.
Wait, we're paying you?
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Wait, hold up.
He's paying me. Why do you think I'm here? I'm just look. He's mad because he edits the videos. He's like, if anybody deserves to get paid, it's him.
You know what? I'm keeping that one word in and letting it just get removed.
Oh, we're gonna get demonetized? Yeah,
We're going
because
to get demonetized.
our 900,000 followers that watch us is
You don't know.
gonna get us.
Hey.
No, I actually looked it up. It does get demonetized, but they don't take it down.
It's not this one.
Hey, look. It took
Or how many times
I
this
think
guy has talked about horse semen?
it took Mr. Beast like a couple hundred videos before he even got close to being famous.
You know what video
Oh, it
got
takes
him to go
long.
viral?
Right. What?
You know what video got him to go viral?
Uh-uh.
He spent 20 hours recording himself counting to 1 million.
What
I mean-
nerd, dude. Oh my god.
I think that was the one video that got him to go viral.
Get a life. I don't care.
I
No,
mean-
I'm sorry. I'm
I mean,
sorry,
he
not
did-
sorry. I
here's the
don't
thing,
care. Get a life.
He did get a life.
That's fair.
Now he's
He
Mr.
probably
Beast.
laughed at my paycheck.
Now
but
he's
whatever.
Mr. Beast. It's like,
He gives away my paycheck as like a donation.
He also
Right.
touches children.
wow.
So there's that.
Is that Mr. Beast? I would.
There was someone in
I
his
don't-
circle.
I don't really watch him, so I wouldn't know.
There was someone in his circle who was accused of doing that. I don't know if he did it.
In fact, I think the only real reason I know him at all is because I keep seeing commercials for him on Roku.
Yeah, well, he's got like a TV show with like Amazon
Right.
Prime and stuff like that
Yeah,
now.
well, he's
so,
got- he's
or
got a
Hulu.
whole- He's got a whole channel on Roku. So
Roku?
Roku.
A Roku?
You are like all over the place
Listen,
today.
I'm just a stroke, man.
I'm just a stroke, man.
Don't get old.
It's like, is it a stroke or just dementia kicking in?
No, that would be me forgetting
Yes.
things. That's different.
I don't know. I've seen people with dementia. They struggle to say things
Like,
too.
I'm not gonna say it.
Listen, it's all the times he sat in that freaking MLRS shooting freaking rockets going off next to his head.
Hey, look, it didn't affect me at all. It didn't affect me at all. It didn't affect me at all. It didn't affect me
He
at all.
looks like he's really glitching out. It didn't
It's like that should have been a missile.
What?
Or semen missile.
Oh my god.
Inseminate Iran.
Said that to Kim Jong Un.
Rocket Man.
Good times.
Why the Americans send me white goo?
It's like,
What is this?
it is
goo?
gift from Trump.
So I get AK-47. What would you want to do with the AK-47?
I'd probably want a more modern one, front handguard with like the quad rail on the front, so that way I can add attachments to it. Probably have like his setup with a red dot and a magnifier. Yeah, Bakelite magazines, just because lighter weight, better look. Yeah, that's probably it. You know, and it would probably have to be a Zastava, because Zastavas are one of the most accurate AKs that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's any gun nerds that watch this, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain
They tuned out a long time ago.
they might have. We might just be talking to ourselves at this point.
I do that all the time. What are you talking about?
Well, we know what he talks to himself about.
Yeah. Horses. Glock horses, specifically.
Oh boy!
Yes, they were.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy!
You both suck.
Yes.
You're doing that bullcrap on purpose.
I don't even know
Who's
they're
galloping up in here?
here.
Anyway.
Pistol.
I have a thing for 1911.
Honestly, I do too.
It's like, well, here's the thing. Here's the deal about the 1911, though. It's not that I would want to do anything to it. It's that I would want to get one, like one of the original lines, like World War One era,
Right.
1911, not World War Two, like one.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be like my dream pistol
Mm-hmm.
to get that. I will shoot it exactly once
And then mount it.
and then mount it forever.
Yeah. I got a thing for 1911s too. Honestly, I probably wouldn't be a whole lot I want to do. If anything, probably just get an extended mag. But
The Para 1911s are pretty good. They have the double stack magazine.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We had one of those in the place that I was an instructor at, and it actually ran pretty well. It was not nearly as comfortable to shoot because the handle is part of the way of, like, the ergonomics of the handle is part of the way it feels good to shoot those things.
right.
And I will say this, 1911 still probably has the best ergonomics of a pistol.
Right.
I have yet to have a pistol that that feels like that straight on from your hand than the 1911.
Oh yeah.
If only
That's why I'd probably get an extended mag rather than the double stack, just because I do like the ergonomics of it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have something poke out than something, make it wider.
Right.
So yours is the 1911 as well?
Mm-hmm. I could say Glocks.
Well, I think I'm going to shoot myself in the foot with this, but I would have to say Glock 19.
19.
I would take a Glock 19 just because it is literally
Because
like
you're a basic girl.
no, it's literally no. Man, listen, Glock amongst the pistol world, Glock has proven itself time and time and time and time again. I mean, don't get me wrong, so has the 1911, right? But unless you have a 2011, you only got 8 rounds. I'm going to have 15.
Look.
Or 30.
I'm not. Here's the deal. I'm not choosing 1911 because it's a superior firearm in any stretch of the imagination. It's purely for historical and just like the 1911 is basically the fire or the pistol that all other pistols are based or are judged by. So
I will say though, there is one pistol that I really want that I've never shot one, but man, I'm so intrigued by it. The FN57.
Oh yeah.
Or the Ruger 5.7 or whatever other 5.7 there is. It's the 5.7 by 2.8 cartridge. It's literally almost like a rifle cartridge that gets shot in a pistol. And normally they come 20 round magazines, and they're light as can be, and the recoil's minimal. Like, I've heard that the uppers are polymer as well as the lowers, which kind of throws me off a little bit. But
I think so. Certain parts on the slide are metal. Primarily the part like the barrel chamber, the breech face, all that. But like as far as like the slide itself goes, most of it is polymer, so it is lighter.
Yeah, I used to shoot the 5.7.
And no, you would not be able to sneak it through a metal detector at an airport.
You can't.
I used to shoot the 5.7 and the P90 all the time.
Really?
In when I worked for the range, so
pretty accurate.
Oh yeah, they're great. I actually really enjoyed shooting both.
Yeah.
So it's
I would love to get one.
Especially since the P90s we had were actual full autos.
Well, so PSA has one that is, I think it's called the Rock or something like that, and they have one for like $300.
What P90?
No, like a FN57 clone.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think I mean, I heard the Secret Service carries those, but I don't know how exactly true that is.
I don't think they carry the pistol, but I know they have P90s.
Well, the reason why I say that is because a lot of those 5.7s, you can get them with AP rounds, and they are...
The only people I truly know that uses the P90s are Stargate teams, SG-1. And so...
We're talking about a fictional thing here?
Yes.
Okay. I don't follow the nerd culture too well.
Wow.
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying I don't follow it.
Hurt.
Well, build a bridge and get over it.
Nah.
And then claim yourself as a fourth Ayatollah and get it bombed. Sorry, I had to throw that one in there.
He's going to build a bridge and go under it and be a troll.
That's right. I'm going to monetize it.
You shall not pass. And then someone just walks up and goes.
He'll be like, what is your name? Like, what?
It's like, have you ever seen South Park where he's like, come on, let's go, you and me, let's do it, and then he flicks him in the forehead and he goes, it's like, that would be Devin.
Wow.
Not really, of course.
Wow.
Listen, I think out of anybody in this room, you for sure can hold your own.
Nah, I'd cry if someone flicked me in the face. It's like, wait.
Like a cat. Like,
oh, snap.
What?
So I went looking for the 5.7, but I ended up finding the 1911, which Charles Daly is not one of the greatest brands, but it's an engraved 1911 by Charles Daly.
So that's another thing. What was the craziest gun you've ever seen?
Ooh, like, what do you mean crazy? As in,
just like, or
design?
Better yet, what is the most expensive gun you've ever like held in your hand?
I want to say a Barrett M108.
Okay,
I could be wrong. Is it the 108 or the?
How much was that?
At the time, I think I was a teenager. I went to a gun store and they had it hanging up, like literally hanging over like a shelf area, and it said, "Buy this rifle," and it's a 50 BMG, and I think at the time it was like, even back then it was like 10, 12 grand, something like that.
I think the most expensive one, I think, was an original. It was an M16A1 from like Vietnam era. I think it was going for like $4 grand.
Oh, $4 grand.
But it was like full auto stuff. Like it was from the Vietnam War. So
nice.
So it was that one was expensive. But that's not the most.
Some things.
Yeah, that wasn't the most expensive one I've seen though. Most expensive one I saw was a Tommy gun.
Oh,
and this was in 2020.
Pause. I would like to change my answer. What? Because when you said Tommy gun, man, it jogged my memory. I've always wanted one of those too.
Oh, that would be cool.
Honestly, a 45 caliber with a drum mag, 50 round. just the old school 1920s gangster gun, dude. Oh, Chicago typewriter.
For me, I actually prefer the Army version.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Because I've shot both of them. I've done both of them, and I don't know, just something about the way you like the Chicago typewriter version is nice, and it's probably in my
Do you know why they used to call it the Chicago typewriter?
yes.
Okay. Do you know why they used to call it the Chicago typewriter?
Yes.
Okay.
But when the Army picked it up, they had a bunch of other different things that they had to add to it. Now they used the Chicago typewriter version for a while, and they especially used it a lot in the Pacific because you can like use it as basically a sweeper through the jungle. But like in Europe, they used the shorter barrel, stick only version of it. But I always thought that one was a little cooler looking, and I enjoyed firing that one a little better. I don't know why, but it just felt more ergonomic to me.
Yeah.
But what is that?
A 50.
Old Action 50.
It's a Norwegian Arms 50. Guess the price.
How much?
Single shot.
Okay, how much?
Close.
2,000.
I think it's like 2,100.
Mm.
That's for a 50. Yeah, 21.99.
Yeah.
For a 50, that's crazy. That's insane cheap. Sorry, continue.
Yes.
Most expensive one though was for Trump's 45th presidency.
Oh yeah.
It was
the Tommy? You talking about the Tommy gun that was engraved?
Oh yeah.
Man.
So I couldn't hold it because by the time I saw it, it was sold. But I think it was like over 20 grand.
Oh, 20 grand.
Nice.
20, 25 grand. It was engraved. It had like Trump on it.
Where'd you see that one at?
It was a gun shop called Volusia Top Gun in Daytona Beach.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that the one that's like the bar or restaurant or something like that?
Yeah. They have a bar
attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Right off the highway.
All right. Yeah. It's right off the highway.
Yeah.
It's like right next to like the Bass Pro and all that stuff there.
Yeah.
And like, it's actually like right next to like the Daytona Speedway too, which I thought was their restaurants are right.
I've passed them a couple times. I've never really there.
I have. Their showroom is really nice. I like the showroom. But
I should probably go pop in and just look at it.
Yeah, the range is all right.
But I guess the thing is, those are one of those places where I don't really care because that's the kind of place I used to work at.
Right.
So it's like,
and
to me.
it's an indoor range, and it's gonna be the same thing you see pretty much everywhere.
Right.
Except shoot straight. I hate shoot straight. The ranges are ghetto. There's like no ventilation in there. I always get a headache. It's like,
and they always listen.
And those people are so snooty.
Oh my gosh!
Why y'all are way too dumb to be that like prideful about yourselves?
Usually, it's the amount of pride is usually directly proportionate about how stupid a person is.
Listen, if that's the case, then listen. I've gone in there and I spoke to a manager, and this manager was a female. Nothing against females, but she thought she knew more than me, maybe on some things, but she decided she was going to throw her weight around. Well, I know more than you. Getting her neck all bobbing and weaving, and I'm like, I have a degree in gunsmithing.
What was she saying?
I forget what it was, but I just remember thinking, okay, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I was like, you absolutely have no idea what you're talking about. And she's a manager at one of those places. And they've completely taken over the gun shows here, which is ridiculous.
I went to
used to be back in the day, you get like some bunch of old timers. They pushed away all the old timers, and now they only have vendors. And they've also made it to where you can't, if you're walking around with a rifle, they will kick you out of their gun show, and you are never allowed to come back.
Yeah, not to mention too that they are so overpriced for no reason.
Yeah,
it's like I knew a guy who bought a Smith & Wesson 15, like their AR-15.
Yeah,
and it was in the coyote color.
Okay,
guess how much he spent on it?
Just a base AR-15?
Yeah, base AR-15. I don't even think it had.
Yep,
Smith & Wesson. It was the FDE color.
$950.
It was $1,000.
Oh my god!
But I see one online for like $750.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just talking about them and they popped up. I
Yeah.
was like, nice.
I like auto ordnance. Ooh, auto ordnance.
Auto orders.
I don't know that.
Ordnance. They make a rifle that I want so bad.
Is it auto ordinance or Ohio ordinance? There's a difference.
Oh, Ohio.
It's Ohio. I already know where you're going.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to pick my nose.
yeah.
Bro's like, oh, Ohio ordinance. I'm like,
Listen, you can go in there if you want to. You ain't gonna like what you pull out.
No,
he booped my nose.
what was the Well, now
It's the It's not the scar. The bar.
yeah
The BAR.
yeah. Well, they have the thing is they actually make a BAR, an actual BAR.
Yeah.
As well, but the oh my word, now it's gonna kill me.
I got it. I'm looking it up.
Yep.
Ohio ordinance works.
Yep.
They have the reproduction of the M2.
Yeah. I don't
Oh man. Yeah. You. Is it the Reaper? No.
No.
The HCAR.
H car.
The H car.
The H car. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
That one I would absolutely get.
That is
30-06, freaking hardcore battle rifle. Mm-mm.
Bro could take flight with that.
Mm.
Just pointing at the ground and
and it's got a 30-round magazine too. A
Yep.
30-round 30-06, dude. That's
You
wild.
know how much their magazines cost for that thing?
I can look it up.
I know.
Okay.
$100
That is
a
wild.
piece.
Yeah, piece.
It's like, but
bro was
The
like,
H car is going to run you between 6,400 and 7,100.
no, but that's not even close to the most expensive firearm I've
That is a nice one, though.
held in my hand.
That's a reproduction of the BAR,
Actually-
isn't it?
What?
The H car is based on the BAR?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same action and all that. Yeah.
what's
just
the
like a-
most expensive one you've held?
So. It was
Oh, wait a second. That doesn't count. He's been in the military.
No, I'm not even.
One of those
I'm not-
machines cost
I'm not-
way more
I'm
than
not
anything
gonna,
we could buy
I
off
am
a
not
shelf.
going to count the stuff in the military. I'm not counting the stuff in the military.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about civilian life. In the civilian realm, it was a 1911. All right.
Solid gold plated.
No.
Oh.
So I came into work one day, and I saw this case. Right, I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm like, I asked my boss. He was like, "What's this?" And he goes, "Oh, you want to open it? Check it out." And I opened it. It was a 1911, but the metal looked weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a darkish, almost like a gunmetal look, but it was like, but it had like this weird. The best way I can describe it is, you know what the texture of a particle board looks like.
Mhm.
It has that real like overlapping chips, right?
Right.
That's what it kind of looked like, right? That kind of thing, but it was this gunmetal. I was like, that's kind of weird. What's it made of? Turns out it was made of meteorite.
Mm. Oh, you're talking about like the actual firearm, right?
Yeah.
Was made of meteorite.
Like the metal
Wild.
was an alloy of meteorite.
Think
Guess
about
how
the
much?
guy that put that together.
Yeah. Guess how much?
100,000.
Up.
500,000.
Down.
250.
300,000.
More than a
Dang.
quarter mil.
So the reason
That
it cost,
is
but guess what?
Wild.
The person who bought it, Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he came in later that day and picked it up. So he, oh, by the way, he was a regular at our range. So I was thinking,
Wasn't the range in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we would get like people like him. We would get Zoltan Bathory from Five Finger Death Punch
Hmm.
coming in, chilling out. That's where I met like Marcus Luttrell and the wife of Chris Kyle, because by that time he was already dead. But the great grandson of John Moses Browning. Yeah.
John Moses Browning, an absolute legend.
Mm-hmm. So I met a lot of cool people there. But yeah, that's the most expensive firearm, and probably the most expensive I will probably ever hold outside of the military.
I'm just gonna make one and mark it for sale as 350,000 and get you to hold it just so I could say I made one more
It's
expensive.
like, I don't know if that counts. Just marking a price, I don't think that.
I mean,
don't get me
won't.
wrong. I would like to get my hands on. It would probably be wall art, but if I get a gold-plated 1911 next to a gold-plated AK,
See, that's like
I'd hang that
I
on my
can't-
wall, bro.
maybe. So
Who
I
is
just
it?
I
Said,
can't.
don't invest in guns, invest in gold. I did both.
Who currently has Saddam Hussein's gold-plated AK? Do you know?
Oh,
Probably some warlord in Nigeria. or
yeah.
something.
No.
So the
It's someone,
Americans actually,
someone
the
deep in
Americans
our
actually-
government.
So when the Americans went into his palace, that was a war trophy for us.
Yeah,
I just
but
don't know how. I just don't know where.
do
it
you
ended
think
up.
the guy that took that still has possession of that?
Oh no, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I wonder. if he does.
It's someone in our military.
So I don't.
Deep in our
So
military.
I think they actually gave it. I think it's in a museum now.
Really?
There's
Let's
no-
look it up.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure.
Are you though?
No. But I'm curious now, and it's getting the best of me.
Huh. Okay. Saddam Hussein's gold-plated AK-47 is a decorative version of the standard assault rifle often associated with the Iraqi dictator's lavish lifestyle and used as gifts for influence. These weapons were discovered in Royal Palace, so there was more than freaking one. He had multiple.
Yeah, he would give them away. It was like
These
a
weapons were
diplomacy
discovered
thing.
in royal palaces during the invasion of Iraq and are
You don't have
now
the patience
Uh-huh.
to be a diplomat.
displayed in museums to highlight their cultural significance.
Okay, tell me one of the museums. I want to go see one.
I don't know. It just says one says Australian War Museum.
I'm not going to Australia.
I ain't going to Australia either.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Their spiders are too big.
Yeah, they call us
I'll
crazy.
I'll stick with like the city,
Australia is where the devil keeps his pets.
right? It's like Florida's bad, but Australia.
Yeah,
Gotta
dude,
be.
those are bad. Those are bad looking. Look at those. A gold plated. That's what I'm saying. If I had one of those, man, I'd stick one of those on my mantle.
It's like then shoot in the air like the Iraqis do.
Or
A Taliban wedding
Or-
ceremony?
Or accidentally
be
shoot
Taliban,
one of your
just-
buddies like the Taliban.
Oh, yeah,
like
just-
the Iraqis do. Like that one video that we saw. It was like I don't know.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
a wedding. He's like dancing. This dude made eye contact with his buddy and was like, "Hey, bam!" And dude twirled out of the screen, thudded right back in, and the guy kept dancing.
Yeah.
Like nobody checked on this dude.
It's like that was premeditated, and everybody was in.
Was
on
it though?
We did. We
Was
were
it?
like, we need to get rid of Hasham. We'll do it at
Like-
the wedding.
Like, I looked directly at him with a smile on his face and popped his buddy, and then he hit the ground, probably dead, and nobody stopped dancing to check on him. He was like, if he dies,
I guess
he
that
dies.
was just a regular Tuesday for them.
I feel like anything crazy that goes on in the world is a regular Tuesday for them.
True story.
Like, they're basically like PUBG Battle Royale in real life. Well, that's all I got.
That's all I got. You got anything more?
Nah, I was looking up where they are, but I'm not getting any clear answers without going through paywalls. So I've said what I've wanted to say, and unfortunately heard more than I ever wanted to hear.
You're welcome.
My ears are bleeding. I'm sorry. Okay, look, I am sorry for the things that he has said on this podcast. And I'm also sorry for the things he agreed with on this podcast.
I'm not. Just so you know, I'm not.
Well, close her out, Eric.
horse insemination.
Why? You know what? Just for that, retard. I hope he has to cut that out now.
That's
Because you're a
easier.
retard.
It's like cutting it is way easier than bleeping it.
Oh, crap. I said it afterwards, too. I wish I would have said it before so he
Yep.
would have.
All right, get us out
Well,
of here.
anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends. If you have any topics you want us to talk about, be sure to leave it in the comments.
Please don't talk about that topic. That one.
Please request it.
Yeah, blow up
Please.
the comments for that. This is probably going to go in the title, to be honest.
It's his first day back in a while, and this is what we end up.
I know. Like the one day I come back because I had to work late all those other days, and then I'm finally back, and it's like, what did you guys talk? I have to explain to my wife honey, what did you guys talk about? I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. If you want to know, you're gonna have to watch the podcast, honey.
You know, it's really hilarious. Both of our wives were just like, "Yeah, that's probably that
tracks.
Out. That
Yeah.
checks out."
That tracks. My wife is innocent. I
It's
will
like-
not let her.
My wife will be like, "What you talking about?" I'll be like, "Horse semen." She'll be like,
I
"Yes, and."
I don't know about innocent.
Be like,
your,
what else?
Your wife is pretty gangster at times.
My wife is gangster. Don't cross her. Straight up, son. Don't cross her. You think I'm carrying? She's carrying too.
So she got
All right.
those guns.
Well, later, guys.
Laters.
Horse semen.